Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the vlogs. We are welcoming you to the vlogs from sunny Michigan. We're up here for the next 8 or 9 days. We're gonna be here for Jason's sister's graduation. His youngest sister is graduating. Riley wants to say hi. Vlog dog. She's tied up over there, so this is as close as she can come. You wanna say hi? Oh, say hello. Riley, shake. Good job. Riley's been a little chunky monkey up here. She loves visiting Michigan. We've got flowers going in. We've been chilling on this porch this morning doing Bibles, journals, coffee. What's the weather?
Perfect. Sunny and 70.
It's honestly a dream.
Yeah, it's so good.
And his mom like built these chairs and everything, and they just built this deck like this year, so yeah. We're thriving.
Vibe.
Boomer! How old are you, Boom? Are you 13 or 14?
14.
You're a 14-year-old man. You're an old man. This is Jason's childhood dog. We got Spunky Rye and Chunky Boom. Are you basking in the sun? You're such a cutie. Such a cutie, Boom. Don't be a jealous vibe, Riley. Don't be jealous. We're starting the day off with some breakfast scramble. Riley just wears herself out up here. You do. You just wear yourself out. Always running around. Out here on the porch because it's just the nicest day ever. Got my setup here, makeup stuff. Riley's chilling with me. Jaywaz is also chilling, and we're just enjoying the nice weather. I ended up twisting my hair. I've been trying this new method where I twist my hair in a French twist at night while it's like kind of damp, and then letting it out, and then just adding like a couple curls. I think it actually looks pretty good. I'm back on my favorite blush ever, the Cloud Paint Beam. Speaking of Glossier though, they just launched their new lip products, 9 new shades, and I ordered them. So I think they should come in the next couple of days. I did priority 2-day shipping and I shipped them here to Michigan. So that video should either be out by the time this vlog comes out or it'll be shortly after, but I'm gonna obviously be doing review swatches of all of those so you guys can see what they look like. This palette much, but this one is so pretty. It's from LIKEYOU. Their powder, highlight, bronzer, and eyeshadows are so good, which I feel like you wouldn't normally expect from a brand like LIKEYOU, like a clean beauty brand, but the powders are really good. Lash Slick mascara. This is the finished makeup look. You can see the LIKEYOU eyeshadow is really, really pretty. I put on a Milk Makeup cream highlight, and then on my lips, I'm wearing this Drew Barrymore Flower lipstick in the shade 25. So, looks really good. I love doing makeup outside though, because I just feel like it looks so much better. The lighting is so good, and it's just so peaceful. Look at this beauty queen. Riley! Rye! Are you just in the flowers right now? The only sunspot on the deck, and she found it. She's such a squish. Jaywaz and I are about to head to Madcap, which if you've watched any of our Michigan vlogs, you know we go there literally every time we come to Michigan. It's the best coffee shop in the world. But we want to show you guys our matching bucket hats first. Jason's brother got us these hats from, is it Puerto Rico? Is that where he went?
Yeah, it says it right on that.
Oh, there you go.
A treat.
A treat. We're running a few errands for Jason's mom. We're delivering her tomato plant babies to some neighbors. And then we've got to go to the thrift store and pick up some white sheets that she needs for the graduation party. But I need to show you guys her greenhouse. Y'all, she and one of her like neighbor friends built this incredible greenhouse in their backyard. It honestly is amazing, and it just gives me so much inspiration for what I want to do when we get a house. I definitely want some sort of like garden or greenhouse because we just have like a cement patio with no yard at all, and all I want is to grow some kale.
Yes, tell me Madcap's not the best there ever was.
He's a happy boy. What did we get?
It's some nitros.
Tennis cups. Jay-Waz and I made it just in time. Madcap actually closes at 3, which is crazy. But we're out here editing a vlog. Jay-Waz is listening to a mix, and it is the best weather. Alright, so I know we probably should not be doing this, but we are on our way to go check out a couple houses here by Madcap, by our favorite street in Grand Rapids, just because we have, I don't know, over the past few years, it's always been in the back of our mind that maybe one day we would end up in GR, because this is where Jason grew up. They have great schools here. It's just like, Michigan's such a great state that we just love. We love Michigan. It's like a second home to us. And so we have just tossed up the idea a couple times about moving to Michigan. I don't know if it would be this year or when we have kids, but Michigan is like top of the list of other places that we would consider being besides Nashville. And so we thought while we're here, we might as well just pop by some houses and see where our money could get us in this city, because obviously we could definitely grab a house here way easier than Nashville. So it's just something that we've been talking about, and I don't know, I feel like too, like as we get older, each year goes by, I feel like friends are gonna be slowly moving away in the next few years, just for reasons of kids and just life. I feel like we're at the age now where people are moving away, which is super strange, and we've just kind of come to the conclusion that if we do feel like we should be somewhere else other than Nashville, that we don't want to be afraid to like pull up roots somewhere, because I don't know, I've always been in Nashville, but it does feel like, oh, Michigan streets and the Michigan houses are so cute. The one across the street's going up tomorrow. That one just got renovated. This one looked really cute online though, but I just love, their homes are so unique. All right, this is what we're wearing to the graduation. I got this Reformation top on, Gucci, perfect vintage jean from Madewell, and my knee solo loafers. Jay-Waz has on that top from Zara that I got him. You can't really see, but he's got it on, looking fresh. And we're gonna head to the graduation.
Rachel, I think that's her.
Riley girl. We are chilling on the porch. This morning we got up and read our Bibles, did run, we did 3 miles. And then we got back, did some work, and now we're about to chill on the porch because I think it's gonna rain pretty soon. So we're gonna sit here in the rain, read our books. Riley is literally right down by the camera. It's always a mystery if she's gonna run away, honestly. I realized that we never really like talked about that house that we saw. We didn't go in or tour it or anything because we don't have an agent, but
So there was a very nice lady who was an agent there who offered to let us in, but we didn't want to waste her time because we weren't sure how serious we were about it or not.
But I'm definitely convinced that the people of Grand Rapids, Michigan are like the nicest people.
They're very kind.
They're so nice and just like, I don't know, there's something about Michigan that just feels really homey. It just feels very like family oriented, so we've always really liked this area, and obviously Jay-Waz grew up here, so it means a lot to him when he comes back. But like I mentioned in the car, we've definitely been like frustrated at this housing market. I mean, you guys know, you've seen so many vlogs where we don't get the house that we walk through and put offers on. We've just been praying about it a lot and just been like trying to understand what God wants us to do in the situation. Obviously, we have to wait for a house. It's not like we can rush into something anyway. I think we've just been trying to decide if we want to take advantage of the fact that we have our down payment and just kind of travel over the next few months, or if we should save more for a bigger down payment, or if we should look in other cities. I don't know, we've honestly considered all of it, so.
I still am probably leaning towards staying in Nashville, but it's definitely just tempting when you come up here. And yeah, not only the people, but you know, obviously everything is just half the price. And it's not just like half the price in the equivalent area, it's like half the price and it's in the coolest part of town. And it's definitely just tempting. Other than maybe my work and our community, I think are really the two things that are holding us down there. Because we really do have great friends, we've got a great church. There are certain parts of town that we like, but it's strange. Nashville just lately has felt, it's just changing very fast. It's hard to point to what it is. I mean, it's always been growing, but it's like there's just so much influx of people from just bigger cities. Nashville has always felt like a big city with a very small town feel, and it's starting to just feel like a big city. I'm just not like crazy about it. To me, I'm like, if I wanted to live in a big city, then we would just move to LA or wherever, and that's not really something that I'm that interested in. And so it's just been strange as a lot of the things that we feel like make Nashville are getting destroyed, you know, down to just certain neighborhoods and also just businesses. It's like things are just getting torn down and being replaced by things that are trendy but just don't have a soul. And so you just kind of wonder when all this boom is over and Nashville's not the coolest place in the world anymore, like, is Nashville going to have a soul? Because right now it doesn't feel like that to me, and that's something I think that is really attractive about Grand Rapids. And when I've gone to, you know, other places, like when I was in Lynchburg, it's not as cool, right? But there's something about the fact that when you open a business, you do it in a building that already exists. And so it's like we're driving through these neighborhoods by, this specific one in Grand Rapids is by Madcap, and every house is original.
Like original trim, original floors, and it's like people renovate those versus literally tear them down or burn them down to build something fresh and new.
Well, and that's what's weird too, is that like it's not like it's a protected area. In Nashville, there's certain neighborhoods that are protected that you can't tear down. But here, they don't need to do that because nobody's doing that. And so you drive through and there's not like that one obnoxious lot where there's two tall skinny houses on one lot.
We have a lot of feelings about Nashville, and as somebody who legitimately grew up there and like saw the city change over the last 20 years, it's definitely hard to, I don't know, it's just hard to change with it, because I remember the Nashville logger community was so small and it was so tight-knit and you knew everybody at the events. That's honestly what I liked about it. That's why I didn't ever want to like really go to LA or New York, is because like I like knowing my people and knowing my spots, having like a smaller community. Just been really challenging knowing that, man, a lot of these people who, you know, were raised in Nashville are gonna have a hard time buying houses in Nashville. It's honestly crazy that we're having a hard time finding a house in like the city that I literally grew up in, and it's really, it just kind of makes you scratch your head and wonder, do I want to even keep up with the way that Nashville's growing? Do I even want to run that rat race and try to just make more money so that I can stay here and just try to like fit in with this new culture that Nashville's becoming? And
when I moved to town, and obviously when you were growing up, it just wasn't like that.
All these people from these big cities are moving here and they're like, oh, Nashville is so affordable, but they are making Nashville not affordable anymore. And it's definitely still affordable compared to LA. Like, of course, it's definitely crossing that threshold of just not that affordable anymore. Like, honestly, kind of where we concluded after yesterday of looking at those houses is that right now we don't feel called anywhere else. We feel like we are supposed to stay in Nashville, but lately I've just had my eyes open to that there are other places out there that are also really amazing, and maybe they're really different, but they might support the lifestyle that we want. We want to have like a slower pace of life. We want to not feel pressured to keep up with people around us. We want to have the freedom to just live the pace that we want, and especially when we have kids, I feel like that's going to be something that we'll revisit. But we are going to probably just end this vlog here. I'll probably start another one while we're up here in Michigan because we're here for a little bit. But if you guys enjoyed and just listening to our hearts spill about Nashville, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new here and you want to stick around, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!